Welcome to my latest adventure. Last summer I took a trip with some of my closest friends to the London Craft Beer Festival, where we sampled some of the best craft beers in the world. But that's not all we did at the festival. While we were there, we stumbled upon something truly special. Free hops, that's right. We scored some free hops from Robbie at Yakima Chief, and I knew right away that I wanted to put them to good use. So we took these free hops and we brewed my own beer right here at High Road. It was an amazing experience and the beer turned out even better than I could have imagined. This beer ended up with an ABV of 6.1%. The original gravity was 1060 and it finished at 1013. For a 5 gallon batch you'd want to put in 5 kilos of pale malt, I used Pops, and 550 grams of Munich 1. Hops were 10 grams of Columbus at 60, 11 grams of Columbus at 10 minutes to go. Then the whirlpool for 20 minutes I put in 55 grams of Mosaic, 27 grams of Chinook and 5.5 grams of Columbus. Yeast was USO5, dry hopping was 93 grams of Mosaic, 27 grams of Cascade, 27 grams of Simcoe and 13 grams of Vitanum Cryo. Welcome to the tasting part of this video where I actually finally get this bit recorded. This beer's been going on for a while now. I think back in August is when we did the trip, and this was brewed in October 2022, and so it's actually now really clear. This is clear, well, still got a bit of haze. It's pretty clear for an IPA. That's the beer there. Slight haze. It's got a super dank aroma. Like, all the dank. And it's the way this beer was designed, right, was all around the survivables. So if you've ever heard of, Yakima Chief did a study on survivable compounds, right? And it's like Centennial, if you put Centennial in a boil, it'll survive. Cryo, Idaho 7, Mosaic, Citra, Equinox, Simcoe, Crystal, Laurel, Comet, Chinook, all the way down. So you've got at the other end, you've kind of got Zaka and Cascade. Now we've got Mosaic, which is a good one, it's a good survivable. We've also got Columbus. Now Columbus isn't on the list, but it's always a good bitter in sort of kettle edition, so that's where I went and put that one. All these hops were just total screaming out to me like West Coast IPA style, so I went with that. And the Chinook as well is in there as a kind of whirlpool. And the Mosaic, so it was Mosaic, Chinook, Columbus went in the whirlpool because they're all good survivable compounds. And then again in the dry hop, then all the packets that were, you know, had that sort of better used later in the brewing process in the dry hop, I chucked in the Vitanum Cryo, the Simcoe, the Cascade, and then I paired it again with some Mosaic because can't beat some juicy Mosaic. But on the nose, it is just, it's almost like a kind of sweet, dank, West Coast, just, yeah, West Coast vibes. Now it did have a kilo of Munich in it, so I do feel like I'm picking up some of that sort of crystally sort of aroma, you know, where it's kind of real malty. Oh, nice wad of bitterness wafting over, and then it's like get this sort of real sweet dank again, piney sort of orange, slight like mango-y orange sort of thing going on. Really crisp. Loads of punch in it. Oh. Yeah, I think I noted it came out actually at 6.1%. So it's almost kind of Elvis juice in style. It's just not like, doesn't have that artificial grapefruit, but it does have loads of bags of, you know, mango-y, sort of orangey, maybe even grapefruit. Definitely has a pithy bitterness, which is, yeah, it's nice, really good. So, did the survivable compounds work? Yeah, I would say so. Definitely playing a lot to the strengths, where it's bringing out the Atanum, the Simcoe, the Cascade. It's allowing those to come through because the Cascade will be that kind of pithiness. I suppose the Chinook as well. It's all still coming through. And that mango plays throughout from the mosaic. And then, yeah, it's nice. The Simcoe, it's probably just playing to the fruit medley type, because Simcoe's kind of like that, isn't it? I suppose Simcoe you get orange. Sometimes you can get some orange vibes of citrus fruit, so there is citrus fruit in there. Aye, banging. But Craft Beer Festival was excellent. You should think about going this year. I'm going to be there on the Friday afternoon session, so that's about, I think it's like 11:30, 12ish, on through till 4. There'll be a whole team of the guys coming from Brewtube, and also my mates as well from Scotland. We're all coming back down again because it was like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory of amazing beers. So yeah, check that out and hopefully see you there. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and drop us some comments down below on what your favourite kind of West Coast hops are, what your yeast go-to is. Mine seems to be US05, which is on this, and water profiles as well. This one I went sulphate heavy, about 190 to 50 chloride, and then about 81 calcium, so seems a nice, gives you that kind of nice bite and you want to go back for more. So yeah. Alright guys, catch you later. Cheers, bye.